Hello and welcome to Gunforged. We're in the middle of a run right now. This is where we get to create the guns of our dreams, and they're gonna get crazy. Oh yes, it's very much a fantasy roguelike in that sense, and as you could see, you could go to this upgrade bench and you could take a look at the stats of your guns, and you're gonna get to see here that there are a bunch of gun parts that you can indeed add to your guns to make them unique to you. And as you can see right here, my left gun at the moment has poison, fire, bleeding, and additional poison. And then my right gun has bleeding, oil, and additional critical strike chance. And these are very, very different. And the way that shooting in this game works is that you cannot reload. There isn't any reloading function in the game, but you need to use both guns to feed ammo into the other. In other words, watch this. I'm shooting the right gun right now. Then I'll shoot the left gun. Then I'll shoot the right gun. Then the left gun. Then the right gun. Then the left gun. You see what I mean about the ammo down at the bottom of the screen? You can see exactly what's happening in a wonderful visual look there. If you want to check out the game, by the way, there is a demo available, and the full version of the game, or the I'm not sure if it's coming out into early access or not, but there is a link in the description if you want to check it out. Nevertheless, let's begin the next wave and see how we do. Personally, for me, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do very well here, because I am actually playing at 0 HP. You may have noticed my hearts at the top of my head right here are at 0, and the reason why they're at 0 is because I took a perk earlier on that basically made it so that my stamina is now my health bar. So whenever I dash, I am basically killing myself. Yes, because there is a dash function in the game too. So I'm not sure if that was a particularly good idea, but I actually feel like I have been relatively, I guess, lucky? I don't know, very, very lucky here. Anyway, so these are the passives that you will be able to choose at the end of every single wave. So you can see here, it spawns spinning saws at the end of your dash, dealing 10% of your weakest gun DPS and rapidly applying bleed and oil, 3-second cooldown. We have create an explosion, dealing 50% weapon DPS when the magazine becomes empty, 5-second cooldown. I'm going to be taking that one. That is much, much better for me than anything else. And then we have these other gun parts that we can take here, and you can customize your guns however you so desire, like I've said before. You can also pick up runes that will be added to your rune inventory throughout the run, and these runes can then be added at any time. So you can see here, you can click and drag them, you can just equip them immediately, you can sell it for gold, you can do whatever you want. Now we can take a look at the other things here. So we have a popcorn receiver right here, which basically means that it sends 2 bullets in random directions if the enemy is killed on the bullet hit. You have the cow barrel. The first bullet of a full magazine deals 250% extra damage. And then you have the worm magazine, which applies bleed. Bleed increases the bullet damage enemies take by 10% per stack, which is actually pretty insane if you think about it. And then you have this one, which is bullet pierce, which allows bullets to pierce through one additional enemy. I personally don't think that any of these are going to be specifically amazing for us, so I'm just going to be leaving it and going to the next wave. Why not? Oh yeah, and by the way, this little guy that's following me right now, he is a loot goblin, and he will be basically helping me to pick up gold. That's his function. He just picks up gold for me. And yeah, he's pretty cool in my opinion. I like him a great deal. So hopefully he's going to help me out, and hopefully I'm not going to die, because as I said, basically I have the ability to regenerate my stamina, but it is 100% slower than it would be if I had actual HP. So just bear that in mind. So if I do get hit, then then we just have to be increasingly more careful, basically. Yeah, there we go. There's the hit. But look, we're going to regenerate. I don't think you regenerate HP unless you have some kind of thing that helps you to regenerate. Anyway, let's have a look. Create a trail of fire on dash. Oh, no. Okay, so basically on dash, on dash, on dash. Deft reload, I guess. Deft reload's probably the way to go. And now we have additional runes here. So you can see here, knockback is increased by 100%. We have the bullet pierce thing again, and then we have additional bullet parts that we can indeed choose if we want to. So we have bullet pierce, popcorn receiver, then we got the bone receiver. Fire rate increases up to 100% as the magazine depletes. Could be very, very cool. But again, I am actually pretty fine with how our gun is at the moment, so I'm just going to be going on to the next wave. This is my first run, by the way, so I don't know how the game is later on. I am thinking that it's probably going to be absolutely hilarious when it comes to you know, unlocking a bunch of extra parts and passives and perks and all kinds of really, really crazy things. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't killed these guys yet, though, I gotta say. I am doing some pretty considerable damage, but apparently they are very difficult. Let's just be careful here. Don't get hit, don't get hit. I do not want to dash if I can help it. If I can prevent myself from dashing, we're gonna be hopefully pretty okay, because as you can see, if I dash now, I'm probably gonna end up dying. Look, there we go. There I dashed. And, well, I am still regenerating, of course, but yeah, generally not the best idea. Oh, here we go. This is fantastic. Summon a phantom gun that deals 50% DPS of your weakest gun. That sounds great. So at the moment, my weakest gun is 42 DPS, but it does provide a huge amount of debuffs. These are the reason why I like to keep these things around. It might be an idea for me to change this up a little bit and, you know, do something a little bit different, but I actually really like what we have going on here right now. So I think what I'm going to do is just continue leaving it alone, and we'll just go on to the next wave. Now we have a phantom gun, and that's going to help us. That's going to fire, as you can see. That's going to fire at our opponents very, very nicely indeed. And I'm basically just going to continue murdering everything that I can, and hopefully we are not going to get hit. That is paramount right now. That is absolutely paramount. And I'm not sure if we are... Yeah, maybe. Oh, there we go. Ooh, okay, they're adding in some very, very cool additional enemies now. These additional enemies are shooting these big AoE zones that are going to be inflicting some massive damage if we get hit by them, of course. So we have to be very careful of that. Just keep on moving, and there you go. Wave complete. Nice. We did not take any damage there whatsoever. Very, very good. Okay, zaps the nearest enemy with lightning every 2 seconds and applies shock, which deals 25% DPS of your weakest gun. That sounds pretty good to me. Gonna take that. What else do we have here? 1 stack of bleed. And okay, yeah, not a terribly big fan of that. We could actually increase the DPS, though. How do I increase the DPS on this thing? Oh, there we go. It's actually given me an additional slot, which is very nice. And it's made it 60. It's made it 60 DPS now, which is actually kind of insane. All right, I like it. I like it. Okay, what about if I put this on there? There we go. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. All right, let's do that, and there we are. Okay, I understand. I see. Okay, I was not actually understanding appropriately what the various gun parts were doing. Apparently they can give you additional slots. Okay, I did not know that. See, that's the funny thing. Of course, this is my first run, so I'm still learning stuff, but that is very, very cool. Let's drop 10 gold for a passive. What did we get? Blazing Trails. I have no idea what that did. I have no idea what Blazing Trails is, but I assume it has something to do with me dashing. I'm not a big fan of dashing because it is tied directly to my HP, so I would prefer not to. Whoa! Okay, we're doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I am taking a lot of damage at the same time. I had to dash out of that explosion. I am going to die very, very soon here. Yep, there we go. There is the death. Yep, there we go. All right, so we're going to go back to the hub now, and this is where we now have the ability to upgrade ourselves. Well, I would have been able to if I actually had any gold, but I don't have any gold, as you can see right here. So I would be able to increase my stamina regeneration. I could start each run with a free random rune. I could gain the ability to reroll passive options, increase dash speed, unlocks the rocket gun, all this crazy cool stuff. But unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do any of that. As you can see, you could take a look at your overall stats. I personally really enjoy that kind of thing. And you can also see how many passives you can potentially unlock as well. So you can see here, unlocked by having 4 missing health, unlocked by encountering during a run. Most of these are encountered during a run. And then you can go to your runes, and there's your various runes that we have available. I unlocked 3 out of 30 there. And then we have gun parts, and obviously I've encountered 11 out of 63. And then we can choose our level, whichever one we want to do. And I'm not sure if there are any others apart from the dungeon. Unlocked after beating the dungeon level at least once. I'm not entirely sure how many levels are there. That's the question. How many levels are there in these dungeons? We don't know. So I guess we're just going to have to figure that out. So this is basically the beginning. And this is how the game works at the very start. You have this weapon, which is kind of like a poison-based assault rifle kind of thing. And then you have like a kind of like a shotgun sort of deal. And you're going to be able to utilize those to, defeat the first couple of waves. And, oh, here we go. I don't even know what that is, but let's have a look. Okay. A protective bubble that blocks enemy bullets appears when your stamina becomes 0. The bubble lasts 3 seconds. That actually sounds pretty cool. Deal 25% increased damage for every wave you don't take damage. Bonus resets upon taking damage. Oh my. That's actually insane. I feel like that would be so much more impactful if it increased your damage by, I don't know, like 100% or something like that, but I'm going to assume that there are many people that are very skilled at this. I'm going to be taking bubbles, I think. Bubbles is just so much better. And, ooh, okay. I'm thinking we'll probably do this. Shotgun barrel. No. Oh, this is fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're just going to be doing that. Yep, there we are. Okay, sacrifice 1 max HP for a passive. Do I want to do that? Sure, why not? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Thunderstorm. After killing 25 enemies, something amazing happens. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the fun stuff, Basically, anything that's fun, I am on it. As soon as that is available, the fun times are happening. Can I please get some additional gold? My gold is extremely low for some reason. I don't know why am I just really that bad? I guess so. Maybe I'm just really that bad at this game. Maybe that's the case. I don't really know, but yeah, because the first rune, or what is it now? The first passive perk, whatever it's called, the first upgrade costs 80 gold, and I'm like, what? I don't have anywhere near that, so it's pretty crazy. Okay, gain 1 bodyguard. I think I'll probably do that. Add 1 stack of oil to nearby enemies every 3 seconds. I mean, oil is pretty good. I think I'll just go for the bodyguard. I think that sounds pretty nice. Worm barrel, we could do that. There we go. That's going to add a couple of additional slots here for us, which is pretty nice. Let's put the oil barrel on there. Worm barrel on here. Cow receiver. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I really want to get the scramble thing. There was a very cool thing that we had in the previous run that allowed me to scramble a gun and basically just get a completely new one, basically. Just like scramble the thing that we currently had and then just give me something completely different. And that's why I ended up with those oil and fire-based guns. And I thought, oh, that's pretty fantastic, It did some pretty good damage, and it was actually really quite amazing. So I was very much pleased with the scramble, and maybe we'll get something similar to that in a couple of waves time, maybe. Oh no. Okay, sacrifice health once again. Set max health to 1, increase stamina by 3, deal a 50% additional bullet damage, gain 2 max health but lose 20% movement speed. Yeah, we'll go for glass cannon. Let's do it, let's do it. Let's just go for it. Like, why not, why not? Okay, lightning barrel. That sounds pretty fun. No, that's not really working out too well, is it? We want more slots, don't we? Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. And what do we have here? Sacrifice 1 max HP for a passive. I can't do that. I only have 1 max HP, which is hilarious. Okay, I should really try to use dodge a little bit more then, I guess. Dodge is definitely going to be coming in mighty handy now. There we go. We got a rune. Very nice. Keep giving me those runes, fellows. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna try and stay away. Bear in mind that we do have a maximum range with our guns as well, so it's not like, you know, it's not like these things are gonna hit enemies from across the, you know, from across the level. If they did, then I would probably just stand at the edge and just do damage that way, but yeah, obviously that's not how it's gonna work. Okay, let's see. 3-second cooldown, create a dash of fire on dash, dealing that and applying fire to enemies. Yeah, it's all enemies are inflicted with maximum bleed stacks. Oh, when you take damage. No, that's not really going to work out. I'll go for blazing trails, I suppose. Oil magazine. There's the oil magazine. Let's put that on there. There we go. That sounds pretty cool to me. We could also put a bleed on that one as well if we wanted to. I don't know. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, maybe that's kind of nice. All right, what do we have here? What is this? Oh, scramble and buff a gun. Yeah, so now this is exactly what I was talking about before. So what we're going to do is I'm going to scramble my left gun. Scramble the left gun. And then now I've got something completely new. And look at what we've got going on here. Look at this. Look at this completely. Look at it. Look at these. It's crazy. That's the reason why this game is just amazing. Being able to just randomly scramble your gun, and then all of a sudden it becomes this insanity. It does so much damage now. Have you noticed? Yeah, it does so much damage. And there we go. We have blazing saddles again. Yeah, I got hit right there. And that's exactly the reason why when you are a let's just say when you're a new player to the game, I might just recommend going for a bunch of health. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're now going to be taking, let's see. I'm taking Blood Torrent right now. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've actually taken a passive that provides me with a heal after ending a wave. In other words, if I take one hit during the wave, I will still be at 100% HP if I manage to survive until that time. So that's very, very useful. I'm going to put the Dragon Barrel on here, going to put Magma on here. Actually, Magma on here? Yeah, I think Magma on here, because look at what we got going on right now. This is kind of insane. Yeah. These are some crazy good bits of damage right here. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm thinking speed right now might be kind of fun. So what about if I do this? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. I think that might be real nice. All right. Yeah, that might be cool. That might be cool. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's going to suck. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, actually. Not a big fan of this. I should have stayed with my previous setup, I think. Previous setup was a little bit more effective, I believe. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much, you know? It doesn't really matter too much. Well, all it means is that we just need to get in people's faces, you know? We need to get in people's faces and make sure that they know that we make popcorn real good. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now. I'm using a popcorn barrel, you see, and it makes a little popping sound, which is very funny. Alright, so clear nearby bullets, increase max health, 25% chance to summon a blood golem when a bleeding enemy dies. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That sounds pretty fun. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Bullet capacity, not very good. Let's put this on here. Put that on there. Yeah, I guess. We don't have any bleed, though. Yeah, there we go. Now we got some bleed. Okay, that's kind of nice, right? That's kind of nice. Okay, let's do that. How are we doing? Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, fine. Not a big fan, I don't really like having two guns that have a split shot. But as I said, we can kind of make it work a little bit. And we're going to have blood golems. As you can see, we've got blood golems all over the place right now, so it's kind of nice. Blood golems are going to be extremely, extremely powerful for us. If we can... actually, wait a minute. Are they... Oh, they just explode. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Never mind. Okay, I didn't actually realize that they just exploded. If I realized that they did that, I probably wouldn't have taken the passive. I don't know. Maybe I should have read it a little bit closer, but I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I think it's fun to try out new stuff anyway, you know? So, yeah, but I now have this thing called deft reload, and basically whenever I dash, it reloads all of my stuff, as you can see right here. So it's really, really super effective, actually. Anyway, look at this. Heal 2 health after each wave. I mean, that sounds pretty fun, doesn't it? Let's do that. Ooh, what do we have here? A sniper barrel. That might be cool. Let's put that on here. There we go. Sniper barrel unlocked. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Is there something I can do to actually change this thing in any way? Can I change the way that it's got a spread right now? Because I'm not a big fan of this. How does it spread? Is it the magazine, or what actually is it that changes that? Because I need to swap that out, to be honest. I really do need to swap that out. I think that we really need to change that up a bit. Oh, wow. That's a big spread, isn't it? Yeah, that's a massive, massive spread. Okay, well, let's do it. Let's see what we could do here. Okay, here we go, here we go. Should be pretty decent. Wow, this is an insane... Wow, this is actually kind of crazy. Having a gun that has such an incredible spread. And we can reload this thing instantaneously, basically. Because... what? Every time I dash, it just instantly reloads. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, yeah, and spawning these blood golems, obviously, very, very powerful too. Because, let's face it, every time I hit someone with this gun, with the massive spread gun, I immediately give them, like, I don't even know what, 2 stacks of bleed, 3 stacks of bleed or something like that, which is pretty incredible. And I'm not even taking any damage either. Look at this. Set max health to 1. No, I'm not going to be taking that. Increase movement speed. Dashing resets the bonus. Oh, no. We'll do this one. What else do we have here? Oil receiver. I'm going to replace this. Let's actually just have a look. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better for me, in my opinion. We don't have so much of a massive spread with that one. But I'm thinking right now that we'll do this instead. Oil magazine? No, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good with what we got right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, this is nice. Oh, I like this. Okay. This is much better. Okay. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do. Maybe this is going to be cool. As you can see, we actually do pretty hefty amounts of damage. Ah, there's Blood Torrent. Yep, there's Blood Torrent. Did you see that? Blood Torrent was insane. And bear in mind, if I get hit twice, that is fine. You know, getting hit twice is actually okay, because we are going to be healing ourselves at the end of the wave for 2 HP. So if I get hit one more time, I should be absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. And we've got another 5 seconds to survive, and then they'll stop spawning enemies. So I'm just going to stick around over here a little bit. Just continue trying to do little bits of chip damage here and there. Pick up that rune if I can. There we go. And we just healed ourselves. And there we have it. Wonderful. Look at that. We're actually doing a little bit better this time. Who would have expected that? Okay, increase max stamina. Clear nearby dullets? Yes, clear nearby dullets on bash is what I was going to say. No, clear nearby bullets on dash. That sounds pretty good. And what do we have here? Knockback increased. We could go for this if we wanted to. Then we could increase our critical strike chance a little bit. Oil magazine, that might be kind of fun too. Why not? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Oh, yeah. No, this is... Oh, it fires bananas now. Look at that. It fires bananas. Okay, we like it. We like it. All right. Fantastic. Let's do it. Okay, I'm very excited. Let's go. Let's try and say... Oh, we're doing so much damage with that weapon. What? We're doing so much damage with that. Look at that. It literally just murders things. Oh, it's kind of annoying that the gold disappears. Oh, yeah. That's pretty harsh. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I'm going to have to be a bit more active on picking that up. Okay, try and avoid taking damage. There we go. There we are. Okay, try to avoid getting murdered by all the bullets. And we're on wave 9 now. I did die here before, I believe, right? Didn't I die here before? I think so. So, if wave 10... I don't know whether wave 10 is the end, by the way. I have no idea whether that is the end, but I'm kind of hoping it is, because then I can maybe see the boss, if there is a boss. I actually don't know. So, I guess we'll see. A protective bubble? Yeah, I think the protective bubble seems pretty cool to me. Every other passive is looking pretty self-destructive, in my opinion, so I'd prefer not. Let's see. I'm thinking right now we'll probably go for this one. Yeah, it seems pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to replace anything else, to be honest, so I guess we'll just go for it. Okay, we got wave 10. Yep, there's the boss. Okay, so this is indeed a boss. We should be completely fine here if I am playing this well, which I'm not going to, obviously, because it's me, so... Oh, no. This is... No way. Not in a... I'm sorry, no way. Not in a million years. I don't think I'm going to be able to defeat this guy. Whoa, no way, not in a million years. Wow, I would like to say that I would easily be able to defeat that guy, considering I had actually some pretty good damage, but apparently not. Anyway, there we go. We finally got our first upgrade, which is going to increase our stamina regen by 20%, which I personally feel is not exactly great, but I do think these costs are way too high, or at the very least they don't give you enough gold, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. Anyway, if you would like to check out Gunforged, it is a fun time with a bunch of crazy guns to create, then there is a link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.